Better not get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too.
Yo, what's good? It's another episode of Set the Tone Podcast. You feel me? It's your boy, Tone the Barber. I got my homegirl here tonight. You feel me? I got another, gotta keep it right and keep females on. You know what I'm talking about? I got my friend D here. Say what's up to him, man.
What's happening, everybody?
Yeah, so tonight's episode, we're gonna be talking about co-parenting, parenting experiences, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just finished watching this All-Star game. It was cool, but you already know what it is. What's good, bruh? YouTube was popping. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about me. YouTube was cracking. So like I said, tonight we're gonna be talking about parenting experiences, and shit like that. So we can get it popping and get this shit started. So D, any
You want to start it off with me?
any crazy parenting experiences that you have or had or still going? Because I know you got a young daughter. So.
I say we start when our kids, say cuss words, and out of nowhere, like we know where they get it from, and when they have their slip ups and they'll just say a cuss word, and you look. And you kind of like want to be mad, but you be like, I can't even be mad. Right. But it was like one of those moments. So it's just like, I know those moments, they probably came up like maybe 3 times. But, it's one of those things, like I can't really be upset about it, but I just be looking at it and I go back and I laugh about that type of stuff. But it just allows us to know how we are so like that person that our kids are really listening to. And that they actually take after, and we gotta watch not only what we say, but what we do.
Yeah, I mean, social media too, though. They get that shit, they just don't get it from us. Because we can, at the end of the day, we can tell them, oh, don't do it. But when they ain't around, them little motherfuckers is cussing their asses off.
I wish my daughter would.
That's gonna say, you ain't talking about nothing. Hey, Des, your ass a parent too. What you can tell us about your parenting experience. But, like I said, you get a lot of, that's from fucking social media. Not just the parents, you feel me? Like my mom used to cuss like a sailor. Shit, my Bushnell family, we cuss like fucking sailors, okay? So.
Yeah, but it's still one of those things, like, my daughter ain't on social media a lot. Like, yeah, the whole little TikTok and everything, and yeah, she watch YouTube, but there's certain boundaries that you have with your children, and you set and everything, and you make sure that you pay attention to, and it also depends on the parent. Like, how well active are you to where your kids don't want to do it because they just like, this just ain't my thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think my son been cussing. That motherfucker, I done caught that nigga cussing on that damn video game. That motherfucker be talking shit on there, boy. I be like, these niggas, this boy here.
They all gonna have their moment.
Yeah, he be talking that shit. So, I guess he get that shit from everybody. He grown now, so I guess I really can't say too much. It is what it is about him. But as far as my experience, like I've said this to a few of my friends and shit, and they already know. I already told you about this shit. So my parenting experience has been fucking horrible, and that's just me for myself. It's been horrible. Like I know everybody goes through their own shit, but this is my shit. I can't speak on nobody else's, experience with this. So, with mine, like I said, I had my son at a young age. I wasn't trying to have no kids. I didn't even know the motherfucking girl was pregnant. I ain't know shit. I was in another relationship by the time this bitch hit me talking about, oh, I'm 5 months pregnant. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, that was it. Like, it didn't even matter. It was a wrap. But still at the same fucking time, like, this motherfucker didn't even take care of her kid. Like, come on, who the fuck don't, what the? So you have a baby, but you don't take care of your kid. So you put me in a predicament to where I got to take care of this motherfucker by myself. And I don't want to hear all that bullshit where I don't give a fuck how everybody do. Okay? Kids are not to just be had. Okay? The motherfuckers are for marriage, man. You got to have a 2-parent household. Not saying motherfuckers that ain't got their 2-parent household ain't doing what they got to do for their kids. But that shit is fucking hard. It's different when they ain't got both parents in the picture. Let me just say that. If both parents, it's harder. It's just a little bit harder when both parents are not in the picture. You know what I mean?
I can agree to that because it's not the easiest thing. It's not the easiest thing when you with a person and like you really have a relationship and you do everything that you got to do within those boundaries, and you think that the relationship going cool and it end up not being cool. Right. What do you do in that case as a mother where I didn't just become a single parent, I decided to become a single parent because shit wasn't right and shit wasn't going cool and everything, and I chose not to stick in something that wasn't healthy, not just for me but for the child. And if I wasn't cool, I knew my child wouldn't have been cool. So, you know, that phrase, I can do bad all by myself, but I know I can do better by myself. And that was one of those ones that I took. So it's just like, it's not staying in something that it's not meant for. Like, so I don't know what it is to be forced to be a single parent, but I chose to be a single parent. And that shit's still hard. And like, I still get up and be like, damn, and all that kind of stuff. But you still got to do what you got to do regardless.
Oh yeah, you still got to do what you got to do. But I mean, like I said, for me, my shit was fucking horrible. Like it was cool. Like when they little, like they depend on your ass. It doesn't matter. They depend on you to motherfucking wipe their ass. They depend on you to do all kind of shit. They depend on your ass. But you know what I'm saying? But when it's like my son got older. Like when he was young, that motherfucker had straight A's, goddamn honor roll, all that shit. Like I didn't have no fucking worries. It's like, all right, this nigga hella smart. He loves being smarter than the other motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I know I got me a kid, a smart ass, little cocky ass little nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I try to tell him, don't laugh at people when they don't know something. You smart, use that shit to your advantage and help people that don't know something. You know what I mean? Don't be the motherfucking little asshole that, oh, they don't know something, you want to laugh at them and shit. No, nigga, tell them like, oh, nah, this is what it is. Help them, bro. Use that shit. It's a gift. You know what I mean? So this motherfucker, he was what he was, and after his freshman year, that motherfucker went on a goddamn spiral. Like, come on, nigga. Like, I just ain't never seen no, like, a fall from grace like that ever. I never would have thought that would have ever happened to that boy. You know what I'm saying?
But the smarter we get, the smarter they get, the smarter we have to get. Especially when it comes to, like, yeah, there is no blueprint for this shit. There's no handout book. It didn't say this is the first step you start with. And it ain't even saying that, yeah, a 2-parent home is sometimes best. It's just easier, but it ain't best. And sometimes the things that become harder sometimes is way more beneficial than the things that came easy. Yeah. So, you know, and it's like that pressure, like you just got to apply that pressure. Most people don't apply pressure when it's needed. Like we'll think everything is going good. Even when they going good, we still got to stay hard on them. Just because it's good don't mean that it's not necessary. Yeah. So that's another thing that I do. Like some people be on me like, oh, I'm a little too hard on my daughter. They was like, oh, she's only 9 and everything. It doesn't matter how young they are or how old they get. It's that cycle don't stop. You still got to do what it is because they're only getting smarter. So I'm trying to catch on to what, and then you know all this new shit, this slick shit but that they with.
Yeah, but I don't see with my son. I know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how like I done raised this nigga his whole life. I've been with this nigga for 17 years. I ain't missed a day. Okay, I'm still waiting for a goddamn break. Okay, so like I said, I just know this nigga, so I know when he's doing. Like I know what he's doing before he even fucking does it.
So then that should have put stop to some.
No, regardless. Look, I'm talking about like his little slick shit, like try to finesse situations. Him wanting to be a dumbass on his own, that's just something I can't stop, nigga. That's a choice. You made a choice to do that. You feel me? You made a choice to be a fucking dummy and not do your work and say fuck it. That's on you. There's nothing like I can motherfucking talk to this nigga. Look, I told this nigga a million times. My daddy done told this nigga a million times. Family, friend, everybody told this nigga a million times. So when people sit there and say, oh, whoa, so did you talk to him? Did you do this? Did you do that? You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of crazy, you know? So I don't know. It's just out of control. Sorry, y'all. It's Kobe in the background barking, so it is what it is. I didn't lock his ass up tonight. But anyways. Fuck it. But yeah, no, like I said, my son he just full of shit. Like I just never seen a fall from grace like that ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. As of right now, he a senior. He trying to graduate. I hope he do. But at the same time, it's looking real fucking gloomy right now.
Okay. So, you had a boy, I had a female. So, would you think it would have been any different even if you had a girl and still had to raise her on your own? And
hold on. My boy Jay said, never slander your baby mama. No, never slander your baby mama, though. our kids will get hurt by it. Check this out. Jay, I'm going to tell you this right now. This bitch ain't never took care of her kid. This ain't slander, bruh. This is just fact. This is what she's going to get from me for the rest of her life. You dig what I'm saying? Because my son knows she's full of shit too. My son don't even talk to her, bruh. This is shit that she put on herself. You left your kid at 3 years old. She left her kid at 3 years old, bruh. Lied to this boy for years. What the fuck did she think was going to happen? This is what's going to happen. So, what I'm saying and the shit I say about her, there's no respect there, bro. I don't have no respect for no deadbeat ass bitch. Just like no fucking woman that's taking care of her kid gonna have respect for me. They ain't gonna have no respect for me, bro. They're not gonna have it. There ain't no way that any woman that had a kid with a man and that man don't take care of their kid, she gonna have respect for that man. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. My dog just keep barking. It is what it is.
And what I can say is mine's is different. So it's just like, it's not like it's a full participation thing. And just like without creating disrespect on top of it, I just like, I choose to do what I do on my own because again, I did make a choice. Regardless if that person didn't step up and do what they needed for me, like I still have to turn that around and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna make a choice. Whatever you do is extra. Whenever you choose to jump in and out and all that kind of stuff, a child's gonna learn on their own. Right. So they're gonna pick up the pieces. They're gonna be able to see everything that you do and everything. Once we let it go and just accept the fact that we are a single parent, then it's just like nothing you could do can really piss me off. Right. Like it just is what it is.
Yeah, I've been to that end, but people gotta understand why I say what I say. Now, if nobody brings this bitch up, I'll never talk about her ever.
Okay, you picked a topic.
No, I'm just saying, like if somebody if you don't bring it up, like if somebody like this on a regular day. Ain't nobody bringing this bitch up, so I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not talking about her nothing. But if somebody, where's the mom at? Like, I don't know where that bitch at. She probably sucking dick somewhere.
No.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. All the time, I don't know. That's what that bitch probably doing. I don't know, and I don't give a damn. I know one thing she ain't doing. She ain't being a mom. But this, look, you can't say you love your kid, bitch, but you ain't around your kid. I'm sorry. You cannot say that.
I don't know. People.
No, I don't. Look, listen.
Okay.
There's no way. Look. I'm going to tell you this right now. If my mama, look, God rest her soul. If my mama would have never took care of me, I would have never talked to my mama. I'm sorry, I just could. I would have never had, there would be no way that I could.
So, okay. And that's different things for different people. Because what I can honestly say is my mama have not taken care of me. I was in foster care since I was 4, emancipated at 17. I decided when I got pregnant that, you know what, I need my mama. And I looked at it as she ain't never been there for me, and she can't erase the past. Right. She cannot make up for those years as a mother, but I can allow her the chance to be a better at being a grandmother.
Right.
So that's what I chose. I chose to just forgive and move forward and everything and stuff. And God granted me 7 years of that forgiveness with her. She passed and everything. And it's the same with my father. My father wasn't there. He was in and out. So
we're going to go on a quick fucking intermission. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta put Kobe away. This is the first time. But you keep on talking to the people.
So it's just, it's different for everybody and how it goes because we make the decision on what we choose to jump in at. We make the decision of what we choose to accept in our life. And if we forgive people and we learn how to just move forward and everything, we can get somewhere with some things. So it allows us to step in and just say, hey, this is what I want for my future. This is what I want for my children. And when we put aside certain differences, we'll learn how to step in and, grasp hold of like still needing those people in your life and still wanting them. So I can't take for what my parents didn't do and just make it one of those things where I say like, nah, I can't forgive them. Like we could all forgive somebody. We can all move forward on some things.
You can. You feel me?
But not everybody.
But yeah, not everybody. Everybody ain't the same because everybody don't feel the same way. So like I said, I don't play that shit. It ain't gonna happen. Look, just like this. See, what people gotta understand, like my relationship with my son is like this. Like I love him. You gotta understand something. I love him, but I don't like that nigga. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, look, I love him, but I don't like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's just shit about him I don't like because he don't do what he's supposed to be doing.
So it's things about him that you don't like.
I don't. That's why I say I love him. It's my son. I love him. I've been taking care of him his whole fucking life. But I don't like that nigga right now. There's nothing to like about this nigga. He has no motivation. He lacks to do anything. He doesn't want to do it. Like, it doesn't matter how much you listen. It's a choice, bro. You 17, you about to be 18 in October. This is a choice. You're making a choice not to do shit now. When we was 15, 14 years old, even when we did shit, we knew what the fuck we was doing.
Yeah.
We knew you know what you're doing. The only thing is, you ain't worried about the goddamn consequences afterwards. Now that we're grown, we ain't doing that shit because we know the consequences of shit.
Okay, and our lives was different still growing up than what our children's life. We'll be on them more where it shields them from the things that we was exposed to early on.
But look, at the end of the day, you can give them choices. That's why you got to be real with your kids. A lot of motherfuckers don't be real. They shelter their kids. They don't tell them the real shit. Oh, Santa Claus ain't gonna bring you no shit. You fucking crazy. Ain't this motherfucker Santa Claus?
So
no, nigga, I'm bringing you the shit, nigga. You ain't gonna get a motherfucking thing. You want to act a fool?
no, and that it's certain things like I totally agree with, because I never was the big person about Christmas. I never took it away from her. I never
they can still get the
allowed
gifts.
other people.
They can still get the gifts.
But I don't have to do anything
Of
because
course.
it's not mandatory. Nowhere does it
Yes,
say
I know
me
that.
being a parent I have to buy you Christmas gifts.
Oh yeah,
So
shit.
that's not going to happen. Trust me. Like,
If you fuck up, you ain't getting
I'm okay
thing.
with doing that one.
Yeah.
Like, school is everything, all that kind of stuff. That's how you get rewarded. That's what we do. That's how we step in as parents and be able to support our children and everything. So that I can definitely say, like, that's foremost.
Yeah, it's just like I said. That's all. And like I said, I stopped taking care of this nigga financially last year. Okay, I stopped because he tried to put his hands on me, and I don't play that shit. I could have killed that little motherfucker. Feel what I'm saying? Because you ain't, I don't care. Look, and a lot of time when I was telling this story, a lot of people be like, oh, well, you know how these kids are. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. The same rules apply. Nigga, if I would have ever put my hands on my motherfucking mama, my mom would have killed my motherfucking ass. You dig what I'm saying?
It's some things you don't do.
Yeah, there's just certain shit you don't do, my nigga, and you ain't gonna ever try to step up to me, nigga, and think it's good. Nigga, I'm gonna kill you, nigga, and you're lucky my daddy was here, because if he wasn't, it would have been RIP for your ass. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, it's just certain shit you just can't do and then think I'm just supposed to be cool. Like, nah, nigga, I love you, bro, but it's a certain level, bro. You ain't about to reach and thinking that you the shit, nigga. You feel me? Like, you got yourself a little piece of pussy. Now you think you're somebody. Like, nah, bro. It don't work that way. It don't work like that. Nigga, I should have murdered your ass that night. But I didn't.
But, and some people carry things in a time different. Because even still, like, my daughter is only about to be 10 years old. There are some things that I just be like, you know, the fact that I know that you're young and people be like, oh, she's young. No, you just sat up here and fucking concocted a whole plan.
Yeah, you know what that's what I said. They know what they doing.
It was like premeditated. Like,
yes, they know what they doing.
That was a premeditated, like, thing that you was causing for yourself. So, understandable. But we can't stop. We don't give up. This shit is going to irritate our soul and everything. We know how many times we did some shit over and over.
Right.
We did some shit over and over.
But we was able to get away with it.
No, okay.
A lot of shit, but a lot of shit.
Ain't slick.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, but back in the day, it was way easier to get away with shit than it is now because we already went through it. So that's why I said my son, he'll like that nigga could never. There's nothing that he could ever do because I already know what he's doing. Like when he does some shit, I'll be like, bruh, I know what you did. This is what you, and then he'll be quiet and just look at you and shit. Like, you know, like, nigga, yeah, motherfucker, because you know what you did.
And you did it at an earlier age.
But see, no, it's not even that I did it. I never got caught like that. Like, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I know what he's doing already. Like, bro, you're done. I already did this, so I know what you're doing. So, he can't get away with shit. Okay. He might be able to finesse his way into, like, bullshit, but he can't, like, yeah, it's bad. He always used to, listen, he always used to be like, oh, well, you're my dad. I don't give a fuck if I'm your daddy. Nigga, I don't gotta do nothing.
See, yeah, they're gonna pull that guilt card, and no matter how old they get, I see it still runs young. I mean, older when they older and they getting up there and stuff. But we still just gotta be transparent.
Of course.
And then it's just like
I'm fair, but firm.
But there ain't when we're single parents, there is no balance. So that's where sometimes it becomes harder on us.
Set the Tone Podcast. Oh wait, my co-host D.
Lady D.
Lady D. I ain't know what the hell that nigga said. I couldn't roll because I was trying to look. I couldn't even read that shit.
Oh, so like yeah, it's just very much different. No, it's very.
More for me, shit.
It's so different for us, like when we're older and everything and stuff, because we did a lot of shit younger. We did it like way before their time.
Before our time.
Before their time.
No,
like,
but
because
no,
they're
not
just
before,
now doing
but not
shit.
before their time. I'm saying, but we were doing shit before our times. Like,
yeah.
Now they're just copying shit that we didn't already did. They just bring, you know what I'm saying? This is shit that we didn't already did, man.
But that's where the work cuts in for us, because it's like one of those things where you understand now it's gonna take more time. There's so many more things out there now, social media, all that kind of stuff. But you can teach them
this. That's the whole thing. Is like you giving these niggas the answers, but they don't want to fucking pass.
But it's tell us distractions and how do we adapt to a world that we didn't grow up in. We also didn't grow up in this social media world.
No, but we know how to. We know how to adapt because we never had. We lived in the fucking no internet era. And then we got the internet. Then we got all this other shit. We know how to do the shit, so we'll never like our parents, like that's older and shit. Like my dad don't know how to work that fucking iPhone. Okay, he don't know how to do none of that shit. You understand me? He don't know how to do none of that shit at all. Okay. So you got. So he can adapt because. He doesn't know it. He's never, you know what I mean? He wasn't on it like we are. So we can adapt to anything because we're in the age to where we started, nigga, no internet, then motherfucking MySpace and all. Like we went through it all.
We understand it better, but they're growing up in the era of how they translate themselves and how they become themselves with the social media and everything and stuff. Like for us, it's a different purpose for us, whether it's promoting, whether it's our work that we do and everything. Of course, kids ain't doing shit. They're not doing shit. So when they're not doing shit, like social shit, and that's what they post on social media. Right. Some people don't post shit at all though. Like, but it's like it's what they see. It's what they compete against. It's what they try to act like. That's what they. So it's like, I say that's different for them than it was for us. So because we got exposed to real shit on the street. Like we didn't learn through social media somebody got killed. We didn't learn through social media like, oh yeah, this was the spot to go to. And everything, this was the party, this is what we did. We didn't learn through social media how much a motherfucker travel the world, do whatever. Right. They're learning all this shit and then they're trying to get to it so fast because they have easy access to it with social media in their face. We had to learn about shit, and if we was able to get away to go and explore and do all that other shit or whatsoever, so it's so quick for them to get to some shit that ain't real.
True that. My nigga Jay said they don't listen just like we didn't because we felt like our parents was yeah, but you gotta remember, bruh. We was able to get away with shit back in the day. You feel me? Like now that we already did that, and our kids try that shit, they can't get away with it. They can try to, but we already know what they doing. You feel me? Like we already got the playbook. They thinking that they doing something new. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they not. We done already did that, so that's why they be thinking. Bro, how do you know that? Like, nigga, really? My son used to tell me that same shit. Like, he'll ask, like, if he want to know something, I'll tell him. He'd be like, how do you know? Like, nigga, how do I know? Motherfucker, what?
I done had a straight cold moment, like, before with just, I'm at somebody's house and I just said something to my daughter and the lady was like, I didn't hear her say nothing. Like, what happened? I said, I just know my daughter and I was just on her and they was just like, I didn't even hear. How did you even hear? Like, it's just, you know what your kid is doing.
Right.
Like, but those are parents that pay attention to their kids too. Right. So there's also a difference between, you know, the parent being able to raise the right type of child, but is it the right parent raising that child too? Like, because sometimes kids are misled by what their parents do and everything. None of our cases, but it's just like we thrive to show our kids better. And sometimes they still gonna rebel. Because they keep thinking something else is so different than what it is that we're trying to teach them.
They don't listen. Like I said, they just don't want to. You like I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. You can't. You can put I wish I could put their fucking head in that motherfucker. Bitch, drink that shit right now, bitch. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want, but I mean that's not reality. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, no, with my son, I love him. I just can't deal with that nigga. Like he be doing too much goofy shit for me. And I done taught him everything. I done told him everything that I can ever tell this nigga. Now he's at a situation now where he has to learn shit the hard way. Do I want that for him? Fuck no. But
we do want them to learn.
Yeah, of
so
course. And
it's
it
going to
sucks
be
that
it's
he
going
has to
it's
learn
going to be
that
the
way,
hard
though.
way. It's definitely
It don't, but
gonna-
it doesn't have to be. That's the whole. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be, but you want it to be.
But-
It's a choice. You're making a choice for it to be that way.
we still go through shit where we're learning the hard way.
No,
And do it have to
listen,
be?
No, not me. I promise you, I'm not learning.
Man.
No, listen what I'm saying.
No.
Like no, I'm talking about me. I'm only can speak for myself. I'm at a point in my life, like I said, I'm a grown man. I'm at a point in my life where I know what the fuck I want. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what I'm gonna do, and I know what I ain't gonna do. You can't convince me to do anything. All my family that's watching, they know this already. Like if I know, they know I drink hen. If I'm over at Des house, okay, and they drink Ciroc. They drink that clear shit. They know fucking well they can't ask me to drink that clear shit because I'm gonna say no. There's no peer pressure to that. You dig what I'm saying? Because they already know. So they know I always bring brown with me because they know that's what I'm gonna drink. So like, you know what I'm saying? And they okay with that. They accept me for that. They know that's just who I am.
But then different levels, you meet different people in life and
But
everything.
at the end of
And
the
what
day-
we're teaching our kids is definitely each level, they're going to meet a different type of person in their life. And it's
Yeah.
us being understandable and grounded of that, especially just now and today. Not
Mm-hmm.
just what we grew up in. So just if we want our kids to be transparent with us, we definitely got to be transparent with them.
Yeah,
Like
I'll
I
keep it
tell
real.
myself all the time, like, Mama, you don't understand. I do understand, and I
Right.
be throwing that finger out there because I mean it. Like
Right,
I understand.
I do understand.
But
you ain't listening to what the fuck I'm
it was
telling
like
you.
us as parents, hell no, we ain't gonna tell our kids like really the truth. Like damn, they might be right, and then ain't it like so?
I'll tell that nigga if he true. I'll tell my son if he right, and that nigga ain't never right. So it don't matter. Like I said, it don't matter. Like there's nothing that this. Come on, man. But he, like I said, you gotta remember these kids think they know everything. They think they know it. They know it all.
And that's
These
the part
motherfuckers.
where they have to learn that. Like it's not where we want them to. Like we just got where we're at because of what we still do.
Yep.
Our parents do have certain things to contribute to our growing and what we do, but again, it's still on the kid and it's their decision because even when they become grown, they don't become grown and just say all of a sudden, okay, I thought I was gonna fly airplanes today. I'm about to just fly into fucking space. It doesn't happen just like that.
Oh,
it
no,
takes
no.
it
It
takes
takes hard
the growth
work.
of
It takes
what-
hard work,
who you want to
dedication,
be in
yeah.
life and who you have to become and what
Yeah.
you find
If
out.
want- if that's something that whatever you want, you gotta go work hard to go get it. That's what you have to do. Ain't nothing gonna be handed to you. You ain't getting shit handed to you at all.
I
So-
believe in letting kids bump their head. I really believe in, like, if my child bump her head, like, she probably gonna bump her head with me first, like, and I'm gonna be on it, and I'm gonna do what I do as a parent, but it's gonna come a place, like, I have a girl, like, my girl is so smart, and sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, like, you make me wanna do one of those right there, like, but I just have to remember, like, damn, like, I really don't know how I was towards my parents when I was a little kid. You hear all the little stories and shit, but you don't know how you really was, so when my daughter have her own personality and then they so advanced nowadays just as even little kids,
Yep.
like I look at it like, okay, I'm gonna put you in your place right quick. Let me put you in your
Ramon was
place.
popping.
And you gotta put their ass in their place like when it's right then and there. But for me, yeah, like we all had a moments where it'd be like, you shouldn't even be doing shit like this. You don't even have to do shit like that. Like I did this for you, like you lying, like you know, and you bust them out and I don't know, some kids, they still just want to test that grain. And I just be like, you don't want to test this grain.
They be doing it though. They don't give a fuck.
And they'll keep going.
Yeah, like I said, my son didn't try. He didn't try. And he didn't been denied more times than a black man been denied credit. You understand me? And that motherfucker, that nigga will keep asking and keep asking. Even when you tell that nigga stop asking, that motherfucker gonna keep asking. Like, fuck. Yeah, parenting sucks for me. That's all I'm gonna say.
See, I don't know. I'm only hitting double digits like next week.
Oh,
Wow.
I got a couple more months and shit, and I'm done, nigga. I'm done.
I'm
nigga.
hitting double digits next week.
Nigga, I'm almost out of there.
So-
October 26, 2021, nigga. I'm done, nigga. Okay, that's it. So it is what it is. I'm just hoping he graduate. That's it. He graduate, cool. And go ahead and do what you gotta do for yourself, little homie. I need you to go ahead and do that. You feel me? I mean, that nigga one hell of a motherfucking video game, play a little Fortnite, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But focus on your school shit first, bro. That shit ain't going nowhere. Okay? This nigga got like 90,000 fucking subscribers on fucking YouTube, okay? All of this bullshit. Okay, that's cool, nigga. Why can't you be the smart nigga and the nigga on the goddamn video game? Why can't you do both, nigga? I don't think it's that hard, nigga. Y'all think you're using too many brain cells, nigga. Like, fuck.
Ooh.
That shit's crazy, man. So, I mean, that's it. I'm just hoping this nigga really gets past that shit. But besides that, do you have any, like, crazy parenting story that you ever had with your daughter or anything like that?
So what level?
I don't know, just anything that's like probably the craziest thing that ever happened.
Kid, I don't know. My child did some crazy shit, and I just
Okay, so if you got, I know you probably got a top 2. So what's the number 1?
I think the one for me was it was a Christmas, and she tried to tell me, and she was like, Santa gonna bring all my gifts, and I was looking at her, I was like, I don't know no Santa. And she told me, she was like, yeah, Santa gonna come. I said, how Santa gonna come? And she was up here talking about through the chimney. I said, what chimney? We stay in an apartment. We ain't got no chimney. I really want to know how somebody gonna get up in my house. And then she was mad the next day, and I said, what do you want for Christmas? She said, 1 gift. So the night before Christmas, I packed up all the gifts in 1 big box, and I really recorded her. She woke up that morning, and she was just like, where's all my presents? And I'm like, what do you mean, all your presents? I said, you said you want 1 gift. I asked you what you wanted for Christmas. You wanted 1 gift.
Oh,
so
man.
she don't want to touch the big ass box and everything. And she really pout and like really walk away. I'm like, where you going? I said, and she's like, get my presents. I said, where? She said, in your room. I said, you said you want 1 gift. She said, no, I want 5. And I'm really looking like this little ungrateful ass little girl. She'll open up this goddamn box and really see like, everything was in it. It was so crazy. We had to start ripping it open. And I was just looking. That was the time that I declared, like, I don't gotta do Christmas.
Right.
I don't give a damn what you miss. If you felt like, and sometimes that is even how we are in real life. Just, we'll go after a lot of things rather than that one thing sometimes. And it might be exactly all that we wanted. And we go after so much. I was like, oh my God. I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to teach her that one real quick. It's crazy moments with kids, and they do crazy things.
Yeah. Shit, Jesus. I don't even know if I got a goddamn top.
It's a lot of
There's a
them.
lot of them. Shit, for mine, goddamn. Like, I'm just gonna say the one that took his ass down spiral. The first day he had sex, that's what took him down. The first day he had himself a piece of pussy, I told this boy, I said, Savion, don't be fucking these girls, man. I'm telling you, your ass gonna trip out. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then he let the little girl suck on his little thing.
Oh my God.
And then, yeah, pop goes the weasel.
weasel said pop.
And that's right. And that motherfucker didn't know how to act ever since then. Lost his whole fucking mind. Okay? So, I don't know. Like, this shit is just horrible.
So what happened when you popped your weasel and the weasel said pop? What happened when that happened? Like,
well, shit, not that. Shit, I wasn't over there.
Ah.
I didn't do that.
Okay, how old was you?
I was 12. Don't look at me, man. We talk about parenting. We ain't talking
Wait.
about sex.
Wait. No.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about parenting.
Because I want to see what...
There's
some bases there right now. There's some bases. Like, you hit like probably first, second, third. You took it all the way home. Like, he had first base. So, I really want to know. Like, there was a lot of bases. You had an early start there. You bring that motherfucker all the way home. Okay.
You gotta tell the whole fucking world that shit.
Hey.
Fuck it.
Well, his story out there now.
Hey, it is
So,
what it is.
I'm just saying.
Right?
So, hey. He ain't took it home yet.
That's cool, but at the same time, that nigga just said, fuck it. He just let his grades fall. He just didn't want to do nothing. Like, bro, who does that? What? Who does that?
You was just steady not getting caught.
No. What is that?
At 12.
Listen. Oh, you talking about me?
At 12, if you ain't got caught at 12.
What you mean? Oh,
Like,
I'm
you was
talking
doing
about
what
myself.
you doing, and like, you wasn't stuck getting caught. You gotta do the right thing so don't nobody know what you're doing. They don't do that. So
yes.
I feel like the kids nowadays, like the reason why they get caught doing everything is because they don't do what they supposed to do.
They sloppy.
And still do that
They
shit.
real sloppy.
You're fucking up, and then when you start fucking up, I'm gonna find out why you fucking up.
Right.
Like
I
I don't
already
know.
why. Look, I be knowing why this nigga fucking up. Look, I already know
That's
why.
the difference.
Like-
That's the difference. We just know how to figure out things on a way different level. That's it. Because
But we already lived the life. That's what I'm saying. So what these kids now they try to do, you nigga already did that shit. Nigga, you can't. There's nothing that you can do to try to convince me otherwise. Nigga, what the hell you talking about? Nigga, I already know this shit. I already done did it, so you can't outsmart me. Like you
well,
can't.
technically, you didn't do it the way he was doing it because you was
Doesn't
still
matter.
taking
They
care of your
took-
shit.
It don't matter. We already know. We got the playbook to these little niggas. We already got it.
No, we talked about the not having a blueprint.
Yeah, I know that.
nothing.
No, but I'm talking about us young people raising kids, and they're now that this age where they're at. I understand this nigga. Like I'm 36 years old. This nigga about to be 18. Like, bro, I had you a nigga. I was young, bro. So I'm giving you the game, nigga. I already know what the deal is. I'm telling you what to expect when you get to middle school. I'm telling you what to expect when you get to high school. I'm letting you know what it is, bro. Like, hey, man, this is how you gotta do shit. Listen to me. You feel me? Like, how you gonna do it for a little bit and get all the success you getting? Because I'm telling you, hey, keep your head in them books. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, Savion. You're doing good, bro. Just keep doing it. Look, getting honor rolls, doing all this shit. Hey, just keep doing it, Savion. You say you want to go here, you want to do this. All right, just look. He sees it. You see it. He, like I said, he thrived on being a smart ass. He thrived on that. But like I said, once he got to high school, that shit shifted over. Like I said, that motherfucker went out of gear and shifted the fuck over. Do you understand?
Because they tried to be something that's demonstrated to them.
I told him what to do.
But
Okay?
you-
I told that
okay,
nigga, look.
But this is the thing. You was trying to teach him how not to be a smart ass because you're a smart ass, and then it goes into
I'm not smart ass.
no. You was trying to teach him how not to be a smart ass when you're a smart ass. So how do you teach him something you don't even know?
What you mean?
You don't know how not to be a smart ass.
That's like saying you don't know how to act when you go to a motherfucking interview for a job.
No.
Come on. What you gonna do is go to that motherfucking
No.
interview for the job? Be
No.
like, yeah, motherfucker, give me the job.
No.
You ain't doing that shit. You gonna be like, yes, sir,
It's
That's
a
all you
little
gonna do.
different. No.
Oh, yes, sir, how you doing? I'm Antonio. Yes, sir. It's a beautiful day today. Yeah, like, nigga, you gonna be in that motherfucker trying to get that job. That shit is not...
It's
that
not
shit
the
is
same.
It's what you mean? So it's not hard for me to tell my son that, hey, bro, keep your head in them books, bro. You got that's easy. Why would I tell him, nah, nigga, fuck them baby?
No,
hey,
that's
fuck
not.
them
No,
books, bro.
that's
Don't do
not
none of that
being
shit.
smart. No,
Go to
I'm
them
not
hoes.
saying that. No.
Get them hoes, bro. Fuck it.
No, I'm not-
Fuck
I'm
that.
not saying
Hell
that.
nah.
I said so. It's basically it's different. Then it's different when you wasn't raised on that concept.
But I
And-
know how to. Okay, you know how it'd be like the saying where people be like, oh well, I'm gonna do better than what my parents did for me. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying my parents didn't do good for me, but I'm just, you're gonna do.
We always want to be better than our parents, and that's what the goal, and that's what I do teach my daughter. I want you to be better than I was, and it doesn't matter if I was already great.
Hey, I'm be real.
I can be great. I can be doing everything
Hey.
and stuff like that. But I do want my kids to do better than what I'm doing, so that they can reach a level of success. Because we're going to give them the motivation behind it. Like, and we do try to pump our kids up, and we do try to say, and it's not to say it didn't come from there, but now we're on a different level where we give more.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, this boy been around two people that worked their asses off. Like, he seen me, you know what I'm saying, work my ass off. He seen this. He ain't never seen me just looking around. You know what I'm saying? He seen my daddy working. Look,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? He's seen the hard work. He knows about it. He's been there. He's seen me do the shit. He was there.
So this is my thing, and I
So
said,
I'm trying to figure out how that's not a motivating factor for you. But you're a little kid, so you're soaking this shit up. You dig what I'm saying? So you can't go off and do something, and you're soaking this shit up at a young age. When you soaking shit up at a young age, you kind of be like, oh, I like that. It's the type of shit that he likes to do because that's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, nigga, how do you shift over out of gear, my nigga? How? Like, and we're telling you the same thing over and over, but like we're giving you that, hey, just keep doing what you need to do. Just look, you're good. We're giving you the encouragement. We're telling you you're good. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do. He gets rewarded for his good grades and shit. You get rewarded for shit like that. But nigga, you get F's, bro. Nigga, you think I'm supposed to do something for your black ass?
So
you crazy?
I don't know what it is to get to that level. I'm only about to have a 10-year-old. I'm only about to have a 5th grader. Like, I'm still in the elementary school range, so I'm still learning the rules and the concepts. And like, for me, it'd be different because these kids are littler, so they're more impressionable and everything and stuff. So it's like a lot of things that can distract them at a young age. I can't speak or attest to like the kid being older and what you deal with as a parent and everything, and I can't say that I will even begin to understand because I don't. I don't have a kid that old. I've been around kids that old, but it doesn't mean it was my kid.
But common sense just isn't common nowadays. That's all. I'm dealing with a nigga that ain't got common sense. That's all. It is the laziest nigga on earth. Like, and like I said, I love the nigga, but you a lazy nigga, bro. You a lazy motherfucker, and you ain't never seen us up in this house being lazy people. So where do you get this laziness from? Like I said, look, if we had distance learning when we was young, nigga, I have straight fucking A's. Do you understand me?
Some kids feel privileged too.
Privilege? What the fuck does this nigga get?
I don't. They feel privileged. They feel like they're entitled to things, and that's sometimes
of
what
course,
messes kids up.
But he know he not. He don't get shit. That nigga don't get shit. That motherfucker didn't get nothing for Christmas. You understand me? Not for me. I promise you he didn't.
Well, I'm kind of in the same hand, but my kids didn't get nothing for me for Christmas.
Look.
Like, a lot of people was just like, you didn't get her nothing, and they really looked at me, and they really asked her, like, what did your mama get you for Christmas? Nothing.
Hey.
You didn't earn it. Yeah. I didn't stop what other people chose to give to you and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
But for me, I work hard to support you. I do everything that I do. And people like, you know, and that's why I said for me, I know what I do even with my daughter at a young age. And I still be on the, you're not privileged to this. I don't have to do it. All I got to do is make sure you eat, your clothes is clean, you going to school, and like you got a roof over your head and you're safe. Like, you know, that's my job just as a parent. All that other stuff is extra. When it comes to birthdays, all that kind of stuff. Right. Like, people thought I was crazy when I said you only get a birthday at 5, 10, and 16. For me. And they like, but it ain't a bad deal.
What about 18?
I said, I don't care what you do at 18. Like, it's like
you want to go on away? Well?
No, you want to go on away party? I'll give a going away party. 18 party, I don't know if you're going to be at my house, so it's just like,
damn.
You turn 18, it's just like, I'm not giving a party.
It's a celebration. They made it.
Yeah. I'm going to get you a car so you can drive to where you going. And you going to know how to drive. Like, I already said it. Like,
said, I'm getting rid of your ass.
No, I'm not. I'm not going through that.
Oh,
like,
man.
And people, like, right now, she even thinks she's not getting nothing for her birthday. Like, yeah, I've been on this because the reason why she didn't get nothing for Christmas is the real reason why she didn't get nothing for her birthday. But I'm putting it together. Still just as a parent, because, again, at 10 years old, like, I feel like that's a milestone, whatever. I know what I didn't have, so I'm going to give it to her. And everything, just as a thing of appreciation, and her grades is good. Just, you know, so in this distance learning, so I do give that much credit to her. But again, you ain't get no party till 16. True, like, and people was up here talking about, they was like, so what did she do in between? You can take a trip or go shopping. That ain't a bad deal. You get to do something I ain't never did, but I don't have to throw you a party every year. What? Like, throw you a party every year? And then people be like, what you buy her for Christmas? I mean, what you buy her for her birthday? If I do her a party, I'll be like, the party is her birthday present. Oh, if I throw a party, that's your birthday present. I'm not going to buy something in addition to what I just did. No, not happening.
Look, it's so crazy because, look, talking about a birthday party, I remember I threw my son his first house party. Oh my God. In the house. Like, you don't understand. It was in the house and in the garage. You don't understand. Okay, he was the worst fucking host with the most. The worst host with the most. You understand me? Like how this is how he had the party. So he told all of his nigga friends but didn't tell no girls. Like, come on, nigga. You supposed to tell all the... I was telling this nigga, I said, Savion, you got girls coming? He's like, yo, yeah, we got a lot of girls coming. Yo, we got them coming. We got them coming, yeah. I was like, all right. Look, this nigga had all his nigga partners here. That nigga was hella mad. This nigga was in his room at the beginning of the party with his friends and shit in the back. I'm like, bruh, nigga, we got a DJ here, all that shit. Like, my nigga, get your asses out here, bruh. Just kick it, nigga. What the fuck? That nigga didn't want to do none of that shit. And then Girl starts showing up and all the little shit. Then he finally comes out, but he's still upset, like over because some of his partners was trying to smoke in the house. We told these niggas, bro, go take that shit down the fucking street. My dad's here and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? This nigga wasn't even trying to regulate nothing. He just let niggas. I'm like, bro, didn't I just tell you? So then we watching these niggas. You feel me? They go in the house. They try to smoke. So me and my cousin, we bought a DJ booth and we smelling. We like, bro, nigga, why it smell like Swishers in here? And then we told the motherfucking DJ to turn the music off. And we got the mic. I'm like, yo, bro, who in here smoking in the house, bro? Real shit. Who the fuck doing it? And then they raised their hand. And then, but the garage door was open and my dad in the garage. So he can hear the whole thing. So when he came in, he could smell the shit. Shit, I don't fucking say, hey, y'all get the fuck out. Shit, the party was fucking over, right? So niggas is leaving the fucking party. This motherfucker, my son, this motherfucker, everybody was like leaving, was like, all right, Savion, I'll see you later, bro. Good party. Cool party, right? And he gonna be like, no, get the fuck out of here. Bye, leave. I'm like, bro, what? Come on, my nigga. Come on. Come on, bro. You embarrassing yourself in front of all your friends. Like, come on, you can't do no stupid ass shit like that, bro. Like, come on, family. You know what I mean? Like, you just ungrateful and shit. Like, that was like I'm like, bro, you ain't never, I'm not ever throwing you another party, nigga. Ever again, nigga. That was your last one, nigga, right there. You look, you had your chance to dance and you blew it. Nigga, you blew it, nigga. So, yeah, that was probably one of the worst ones. Definitely. Yeah. Foolish. That boy's a damn fool, man.
See, I don't know. Like, look, the kid gets hotel get-togethers. I can't do a party.
Oh, he tried to do one of those. I'm like, oh, nigga, no. You ain't having no hotel, nothing, nigga. You must be out your mind. Ain't happening. Oh, yeah, we can do it at the embassy. No, you ain't doing shit at the embassy, nigga. Because I ain't paying for that shit. So, hell nah. So, yeah, nah, I couldn't do it. I was like, no, so, yeah, I've been there. Ever since last year when he tried that bullshit with me, bro, it's bad for you. I can't fuck with you like that, bro. And your grades are fucked up. I don't want to do shit for you. I have no reason to, look, I have no reason to do anything for you. Like, I don't have one. You have bad grades. You don't do shit. You're lazy. You don't want to get up when we tell you to do it. You want to be late for class. You don't want to, bruh. You don't want to do it. Like, okay. I mean, he gets up. He'll make, you know what I mean? But, nigga, your grades are shit. You still don't listen. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. You just don't want to do nothing. You do shit when people tell you to do something. But you just won't get the fuck up. Knowing you got to do shit and do it. Because you too busy sleeping all day. Like, bro, who the fuck does that? So, yeah. But other than that, it is what it is. You know, I love him. Just can't stand that nigga. That's it. I just can't stand that nigga. That's all. I just can't stand him. I just wish he'd get it together. Hopefully he will.
So, what type of level do you feel just like as a parent that you can go even if you became a grandparent?
What you mean?
Like, because our kids get to a certain level where we realize, like, they can have a kid at any moment, no matter how much we try to shield and protect them.
Oh, yeah,
try not to allow it. Kids are still reckless and they become it. Like, I can only say, like, I wouldn't say like I was reckless, but it's like I made a choice still as an early age. I got pregnant at 19. So, I didn't even jet off into my years before I decided, like, oh, I was going to keep a baby and everything. So, it's just like, even us, what if our children become grandparents even around the age that we become? Like, how do you think you feel about that?
What do you mean? Oh, like, if we became grandparents?
Like, at the age that we was. Them becoming parents at the age we was when we became parents.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
Yeah,
that would be horrible. Like, and nigga, I'm not gonna help you, but I ain't gonna help you, nigga. Like, you gonna have, I'm gonna be there, but I ain't gonna be there. I done already raised somebody, nigga. I ain't raising another motherfucker. I'm gonna be there, but I ain't gonna be there.
I feel like grandparents. Okay.
Like, I'm gonna be around, but I'm not gonna be around. Like, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be there, but I'm just not gonna be there all the time.
Like, I'm gonna call you. Don't call me.
That's it.
I'm gonna call you. But if you ever,
I'm gonna check on you. You feel me? But don't. Hey, when I got time, I'm gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all shit is in order before I fuck around. So yeah, that's all I was saying. But it is what it is. You feel me? I mean, my parenting experience is just trash. It kind of, like I said, I think my baby mama ruined my experience of having a kid. You dig what I'm saying? You know, there was no fucking baby shower, no nothing. There was nothing. You know what I'm saying? I showed up to the goddamn hospital when that nigga was born. Okay? That was it.
Look, at least you did that.
Yeah, of course I was gonna go see my son. I mean, but that was it. Big ass nigga too, man. For real, like 9 pounds 9 ounces. That was a big motherfucker. Chest all out, shit. Like I'm like, damn, this is a big ass nigga. And I knew it was mine. That motherfucker looked just like me too. I was like, damn, just without facial hair.
So it's like different. Like I've seen people have kids and they like keep having kids and like they have kids and like damn near every relationship they in. And I've really had people tell me like, oh, she needs a sibling and all that. Like no, like you can't just expect me to just be popping out. Like I've watched people have kids in every relationship and they have them. It's not like, oh, you just got pregnant in every relationship. You had a kid in every relationship.
With a different nigga?
Like, yeah.
Why?
I've known people like that, and I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it, but I also see the other side. I also see my friends who have children by the same person. They're married and still together and everything, and been together over 5 years. Like, and most of them got 2 kids. So it's like I've seen that too. But like to see the other ones, like those be the ones that be like, you ain't got no kids. Like, I don't supposed to keep having just kids.
Keep having babies.
And it was like, she gonna get, oh, she ain't gonna want no sibling and all that. I wouldn't care. Like, I know it's good for you. Like, how do you feel going even 17 years? No more kids even in between 17 years.
I feel good. Shit, the fuck? I feel great. The fuck? I feel wonderful. Man, fuck that shit. I said, man, fuck them kids. I always say this shit,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
I always say that. Fuck them kids. Man, shit.
No.
Fuck them kids. That's all I tell you, shit. I tell you that. Fuck them. I love mine, but fuck them kids.
No.
Them motherfuckers is some stingy, broke, lazy niggas, man.
They kids and they next to be here.
That's what's up. And I ain't asked for no motherfucking lazy fucking nigga to be sitting around in his drawers.
So,
get your ass
so
up.
then that's a young man. The kids ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey,
The kids.
I done met some badass goddamn kids.
We all met some
Beat
badass
the shit
kids.
out of I'll beat the shit out of a badass kid. You understand me? I don't
You
give
know,
a
they
fuck
always
about
try to say stay away from the little kids with silver caps.
Yep,
They say they beat the baddest one.
Hey, I beat the fucking caps off a little juvenile. I beat the caps off a little Wode. Shit.
Oh my goodness.
I don't got time to play with these little motherfuckers.
So
Like, but you know, no real shit though. Like, I love like little kids, like that ain't mine because I can give them back. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm
we
good
all
with
love
other
them
kids.
kids.
Oh, I love them kids. I love my nieces and nephews and shit.
We all love them kids.
You know what I'm saying? But I can give them back. You feel me? Shit.
What is your craziest moment with somebody else's kid?
My craziest moment?
Yeah.
Shit, I whooped her son.
What's the craziest thing somebody else's kid ever did to you?
Called me his dad.
Whoa.
Called me his fucking dad. I'm like, nigga, I'm not your fucking dad.
Whoa.
You know who your daddy is. It ain't me. But I'm thinking he just said this shit jokingly, but he be saying, like, he one of the little jokester ass little niggas, so he be just saying that, hey dad, hey stepdad. You know what I mean? Like that motherfucker. Like, just saying that shit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's all. I used to just laugh at that shit like, alright, bro. I'm like, alright. Whatever, nigga. Whatever you say. Yeah, bro, some funny ass shit. Look, yeah, bad dad. Bad dad. Hey, bro, that shit was the funniest shit, nigga, ever. Real talk. I ain't gonna lie. But, yeah, shit, I don't know, man. Parenting is a hard thing, but, hey, somebody has to do it. You know what I mean? So, what else can I really say about it? I mean, I'm in it, 17 years in, almost 18 in about, how many more months I got? Look, I got 7 more months. And, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to tell you this. When they little kids, enjoy them when they babies. Enjoy them when they babies. You know what I mean? They going to love you the most. Because when they get older, they going to say, fuck you. Don't kiss me. Don't hug me. Don't say nothing. You're not a cool guy. That's what they gonna think. They think you're not the cool guy now. They think.
I don't know. Yeah, because if my daughter don't get her way,
That's
it's
just
like,
what it is. So I mean, other than that, just try to keep on pushing them, man. Keep leading them the right direction, and hopefully they get it right. I mean, shit, that's all I can really do with my son. I just gotta hope he get it right. That's it. I'm on his ass all the time. Like I've never been a day where I ain't been on that nigga ass. I'm hard on this nigga, but he deserves to be hard on because he's not doing what he needs to do. Now, if he was doing what he needed to do, I wouldn't be as hard on him. You feel me? I wouldn't have to be, but I have to be because he's not doing the shit he's supposed to be doing, and that's just what it is. So if he can make it easy on himself, if that's what he wants, you know what I mean. If he don't want that, that nigga is motherfucking major pain around this motherfucker. Okay, that's just what it is. Major pain. So it is what it is. But anyways, well, let me see what my nigga said. You been hard on him since, yeah, boy, I've been on that nigga head, bruh. He said I've been hard on his ass since he was little. Hell yeah. When he doing right, he get rewarded. When he doing bad, he ain't getting shit. And that's just what it is.
But that's what I said. Like, so it's like nothing wrong with us always keeping like little, and I say it like keeping our foot on our kids' neck. And I'm not gonna lie, like, because they so easily influenced right now. Like in this generation, like we wasn't that easily influenced. Like you probably like really had to show me some shit for me to try some shit. Like it wasn't just like, oh yeah, I'm about to go do what the next person.
But we was out and about. Like, we seen shit. You know what I mean? These little motherfuckers is on their phone. They ain't really seeing.
They not seeing the shit.
Yeah, they not seeing how we see. Yeah, because we was outside. These niggas is inside now. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So it's different. The motherfuckers ain't doing nothing we doing. But yeah, that was a cool little combo. Let me see what this nigga gotta say. You can't keep your foot on the neck consistently though, because they're gonna spin off into a different. Yeah, bro, they gonna do it. It is what it is. But I mean, I keep my foot on Savion's neck, bro. So I mean, at the end of the day, he gonna do what he gonna do.
And like me, what I say, even with my daughter, with keeping my foot on my daughter's neck again, I'm gonna make it comfortable for you to talk to me. Like even like I didn't have a phone at 7, 8, 9 years old. My daughter has had a phone since 7. But I'm now at the point where you're about to be 10. In order to have a phone, even when you're away from me, I need to talk to you every day.
Right.
Period, point blank. Like, just to make sure that I still allow her in that comfort zone. I did talk to my mom later on, like, in life, like, every day. And that's what it made a big deal for me, because when I no longer talk to her no more, like, it's crazy. Right. So it's like I'm, like, creating that boundary with my daughter. And, like, I say for the past month, like, every time she goes somewhere, she really still talks to me every day. So, like, and that's what I mean by keeping my foot on her neck. It's like just making sure I never let up on always her outlets and always the discipline side of things. Right. I ain't gonna let up on disciplining her.